Hetal. I'm Hetal Acharya. I'm based at Subborough House. It's a children's and young people team for autism and ADHD. We're assessment and diagnostic service. I would like to present to you a Waiting Well initiative called Wellbeing in the Woods, and it'll be for young people who are waiting to be seen on our waiting lists for a lengthy amount of times. It's trying to offer them something whilst they wait. So it's kind of inspired through how we know about sort of nature-based interventions and the positive impact it has on well-being and mental health. So you've got these wonderful benefits on physical health, but also these benefits on social and mental well-being. The key target group are children and young people aged between 11 to 18 who are waiting for an assessment for autism and or ADHD on our sort of waiting lists. There's lots of wonderful projects that are currently ongoing and have shown excellent benefits to service populations. We're just trying to negotiate with external providers who provide nature-based interventions that we can set up some sort of funding so people can go and access these sessions. So it's almost to try and offer them something whilst they wait, some form of mental health wellbeing support to try and ease kind of the length, because the length of the waiting times is a very long-standing problem, a very tricky problem. So it's just trying to find something to help them whilst they're waiting to see us. So I'm thinking potentially a pilot study to begin with, so we can assess at regular intervals and see if it's providing the benefits that we would like it to provide. So a session would last about an hour, and what we're hoping is it would entail like a combination of adult-led, adult-guided activities around forest school, bushcraft, sensory regulation activities. It's going to be very nature immersive, sort of in a green space, and then hopefully, depending on the weather, there might be a bit of a small mindfulness or a meditation session at the end for about 10 minutes for children and young people, something, you know, youth-friendly, and in a very relaxed and informal atmosphere. The sessions need to be, you know, at least sort of 8 to 12 weeks in terms of the offer. They need to last at least 20 minutes up to 90 minutes, where you can have that kind of optimal benefit. Families can come in, they can spend an hour at the session, they can stay for a picnic if they want to. So the venue we're looking at the moment is Lamport Hall in Northampton, where the provider already provides sessions, so they're familiar with that.
How are you going to measure the kind of impact of this intervention?
That's an area that we need to work on really and think about. What we know already is that there is no standardised approach to try and evaluate nature-based interventions, not at the moment. So Dr. Griffiths has kindly offered to support with that, because I believe that the social prescribing is already taking place as part of the research innovation sort of targets at the moment. So I'm hoping they can bring in some of their expertise and help with that, but we will need to monitor whether it's actually helping, and the outcomes. We'll need to do that regularly to see if it is actually helping, and if so, that will provide us more kind of evidence to continue offering.
So you've got a full house?
Oh, lovely, thank you.
So your project will be funded?
Oh, thank you. It was gold from everybody, fully funded, so that's really positive. And the feedback was just to update the application form to ensure that it also reflects the system-wide benefits.
This is a pilot, you're collecting evidence, and then you can share that with your service managers. That'll be the kind of
next part. If it has positive outcomes. It's a really wonderful opportunity to almost kind of, if you have an idea, to think it through in a systematic way. Think about sort of what you need to think about, what you haven't thought about, fill in those gaps.
Very successful, very exciting actually.
It's been a wonderful experience.